Hey guys, welcome to my channel EmpathOasis. I hope you all are doing well. For today's video, we are going to be doing it on the topic of what are their current feelings towards you. For this reading, I'm going to have 3 options for you guys to choose from. This will be a pick a pile. Whenever you are ready, you can go ahead and take a deep breath and pick either option 1, 2, or 3. You can also pick piles for multiple people if you feel called to do so. But if you need more time, you can always pause the video. Timestamps will be available in the caption. Hey group 1, welcome to your reading. So first I want to take a look at some confirming details about this relationship to give you guys confirmation that you picked an accurate pile. And then we'll also take a look at the zodiac signs. I'll pull those in a minute, but the first card coming through is 3 of Pentacles reversed, 5 of Swords, 9 of Torches, and Ace of Pentacles reversed. So there are a couple of scenarios coming through. Only take what resonates with you. So this does feel like it can be more of a platonic connection. I'm not picking up on romantic situations here necessarily, but there could be some identifying events here that do align with your situation if it is romantic, so don't rule it out quite yet. But the dominant energy here is for connections that are platonic. This feels like it could be like a coworker for some of you. It could be a group of people. Maybe if you have a group of friends, it could be one person from a group that you are associated with. It can also be somebody that you've collaborated with. And I'm also hearing maybe for some of you in the past, you could have been romantic with this person, but now your relationship is platonic. The only reason why you guys are still connected is you do share some form of a responsibility. Now, this can be a child or this can be like a contract that you have. I'm hearing business partners. I'm hearing neighbors, collaborations, people you collaborated with, roommates, or even a teammate. So again, take what resonates with you. But regardless of these specific details, the overall energy here does feel like there is a lack of cooperation currently going on in this relationship. I feel like this person you guys are dealing with is not very accommodating to you, but they expect you to adapt to them and adapt to their life, adapt to their schedule. They may be very inconsiderate of your time or your effort. I am picking up on energy here where some of you may feel like this person is very controlling. 5 of Swords can represent also, you guys being in conflict with this person currently, or this relationship is currently facing a lot of challenges. This can also represent communication issues, or some of you could actually be in situations where you feel like this person is a bully. Some of you could also be in situations where you're in some form of a conflict with this person where it feels like it leaves no winners. Other scenarios that the 5 of Swords can represent can have to do with someone who will pretty much do anything to be the winner. This can be someone who may struggle with greed. This can be someone that you are dealing with who has a tendency to sabotage their connections because they have not integrated their ego. They're still in this scarcity mindset. These people may have a tendency to put themselves in competition with people that they're closest to, or everything is cool with this person as long as you don't threaten their ego in some way. Some of you, I'm hearing this person didn't even like you from the get-go. They had a problem with you from the get-go because they felt like something about you was a threat, okay? But I do feel like those of you who are in situations where you have seen this person's triggered side, I feel like you guys would describe this person as being ruthless and how they handle, people who threaten them. I feel like at the moment, a lot of you with the 9 of Torches do have your boundaries up. I feel like because of the difficulties that you have seen in this connection, a lot of you are having a hard time feeling like there's a positive future ahead for this connection. Some of these people's conflict that you had with this person, it may not have been something that had longevity. This person may now be in this Nine of Torches energy where they're kind of licking their wounds and reflecting over what happened in this connection. And they're kind of feeling like they don't want to give up on this connection. They do want to work on this. But I feel like some of you, like I said, you have your guard up now because of this person's past behavior or how, you know, ruthless they got with you. Or maybe you just saw a side to their character that lacked integrity. You just feel like you couldn't really afford to associate with this person or have them close to you anymore. But I do feel like this person, for some of you, I do feel like this person may have already approached you, trying to maybe bury the hatchet, or they're about to. But yeah, I do feel like you guys, some of you are in situations where this person really does want to work on this connection. So if that doesn't resonate with you guys so far, this is probably not your reading. I want to now take a look at the signs coming through for you or this person's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars. And then we will take a look at their current thoughts and feelings, along with some channeled messages from them. Also, if this reading is resonating with you so far, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really does help my channel and I really appreciate it. Let me start with this. So Aquarius, second house, so Taurus, Saturn, so that's Aquarius again, and Capricorn. Oops. 12th house, Pisces. Okay, and 11th house, we got heavy Aquarius energy here. And then also the 5th house, which is Leo. Let's take a look now at how they're currently feeling towards you guys. I pulled 7 of Swords reverse, 6 of Cups, the Fool, and 4 of Cups reverse. So we are getting some additional confirmation that there are some of you here where this person does want a fresh start with you. But there are a lot of people here, regardless of if they do want this fresh start or not, where they feel like they're kind of trapped in this unfavorable position when it comes to this connection, when it comes to you. These people feel trapped by the circumstances they essentially created for themselves. 7 of Swords, that card can represent someone who's been exposed, you know, but instead of coming clean, they kind of go deeper into character because, like I said, their ego has not fully, you know, integrated in a healthy way. They can't handle reality in a sense. So I feel like some of their emotions are going to reflect that. We'll take a closer look at that energy when we pull channeled messages. With the 6 of Cups, there is a heavy focus here where these people are currently focusing on the past with you. Whatever past that they have with you, it is coming to the surface for them. A lot of these people really do wish that they can have this fresh beginning, this new beginning with you, but they want to leave the past in the past. Some of these people don't want to even acknowledge what happened. They kind of want to, I'm hearing, sweep things under the rug because they do want to reconnect with you. For those of you who are in situations where I feel like at one point this was like a friend, or you still do consider them a friend, you're just going through a rough patch. The 4 of Cups reverse represents someone's like heart opening up, you know, instead of being in this energy when it's upright, being like rejecting you or whatever it is that you have to offer. This is now like wanting to open themselves up to being vulnerable, with being emotional, having a heart to heart possibly. There's definitely energy here where they do miss you. Some of these people, I feel like, if you did, for example, call them out and they went deeper into character instead of being accountable for their behavior, I feel like these people feel held captive by the past. They feel like they can't really move on. And I do feel like it's almost as if they feel stuck, you know, energetically. Like there's something about things feeling stagnant in this person's life after, you know, what they went through with you or after what you said to them. Some of you, I feel like it may have even triggered some childhood wounds of theirs that they've been ignoring, and it's kind of like triggered them to open up, to be more vulnerable or more self-aware about how this childhood trauma is showing up in their life, you know, showing up in ways that they're unconscious of. But I do feel like this energy is kind of like, it's like the beginning stages of shadow work. It's not really like this person really taking accountability still. They're just being triggered on a spiritual level, but I'm not feeling like they're in this space to where they want to actually like go deeper. They're leaning more into their ego is what I'm seeing with those scenarios. Okay, I did pull some channeled messages. And for this group, this is from my deck. You can purchase this on my website, EmpathOasis.com. One of my decks, one of my 8 decks. First card we got is You Were Right. So yeah, you guys definitely did trigger something, some truth to come to the surface for this person on a spiritual level. And want to be honest, but I'm afraid to. Again, we're getting confirmation around this person kind of being heavily influenced by their ego. Yeah, look, pretending I don't care. Again, an ego response. Your light irritates my demons, and I wasn't fair to you. So you guys can use your discernment to know which energy aligns with your situation. You know, don't feel like that one person who has not integrated their ego in a healthy way is thinking that they weren't fair to you, because I do not feel like that aligns with that situation at all. This is more so for situations where this person may have had an emotional connection to you. This isn't like the vibe of somebody who was like an enemy. Okay, guys, so if you would like a more in-depth reading, you can always book one with me through my website. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video if I won't see you in my next pile. Bye. Hey, group 2, welcome to your reading for how are they currently feeling towards you. So first, I do want to take a look at some identifying characteristics of this connection to help you guys confirm you picked an accurate pile, and then we'll jump into how they're currently feeling towards you. Okay, group 2. So you guys, I pulled the High Priestess reversed, Judgment reversed, King of Wands, and the Hermit reversed. So I do feel like currently when it comes to your relationship with this person, you guys are dealing with situations where you guys are struggling with trust issues in this connection. And there's a lot of different reasons coming through why there are these trust issues that are currently, you know, present in this connection. One of you could find it very difficult with expressing yourself, which is leading to a lot of confusion in this connection, or emotional outbursts. There could be some fears of rejection or fears of intimacy that are at the root to this for some of you. I'm also picking up that there could be trust issues in this connection for some of you, because you could be in situations where you're dealing with someone who tends to be very secretive. Some of you may even feel like this person lives a double life, and it really makes it a challenge for you to trust this person because you've kind of seen this darker side to them. Some of you could be in situations where there's a lack of trust in this connection because there may have been infidelity if this is a romantic relationship. I am picking up on both romantic and platonic situations here. I'm also picking up on scenarios here where your person may like struggle with having clarity when it comes to their feelings towards you, or their feelings towards where they see this relationship going. This has actually probably created a lot of stagnant energy in this connection. Some of you could feel like you're stuck, or like this relationship is not really going anywhere because this person is having a hard time having clarity around what they want or how they feel towards you. Or you guys could feel that way as well. Maybe this person broke your trust in the past, and now they are trying to come back, take responsibility for their mistakes, but you're just very unsure about it because of the way that they violated your trust in the past. It's not making you feel, you know, ready or willing to just open your arms up, or, you know, put yourself, I'm hearing, at risk again with getting hurt. There could be a fear of getting hurt here for one or both of you. And some of you could be dealing with a person where they have an intense fear of getting hurt. It has nothing to do with you. It has something to do with a relationship that they had in the past that they have not fully gotten over. So, you know, regardless of the details to your scenario here, it feels like the underlying issue with all of these connections is there is issues around trust, or issues with communication that are creating issues with trust. Judgment reversed. This can also represent delays as well, or self-doubt. Some of you, I am hearing that, you know, this is actually some past energy I'm talking about. You already reached a breaking point with this person, or you guys are currently reaching a breaking point with this person. You got to a space to where you felt like you had to be the King of Wands. You had to embody this energy of making something happen because you couldn't rely on this person to make things happen. And for a lot of you, what you made happen was you disconnected from them because you felt as though being connected to this person was going to have you feeling stuck, stagnant, or not really aligning with your fullest potential, is what I'm hearing. Some of you, I feel like you could be in this stage of feeling like you're at this breaking point and you're like kind of weighing the pros and cons at the moment when it comes to this relationship. This person, they struggle with self-awareness, or you guys could be dealing with somebody who they tend to judge people around them very harshly, or they blame everybody for things except for themselves. Like they rarely take accountability for how they contributed to a problem. There could be situations here where you guys are dealing with somebody where you're feeling like there's a lack of compromise or understanding of the underlying issues. This energy does feel very karmic. This relationship was meant to help, both of you guys grow in some way. You're probably thinking like, how if this relationship was stagnant? But I feel like it has a lot to do with stepping into your own power, taking control of your situation. Some of these people, it took them losing you for them to step it up, to step into this energy of the King of Wands. Some of these people, it took them going through that loss to motivate them to grow. And they are coming back to you in this King of Wands energy. But like I said, a lot of you are on the fence about this person because, how they acted in the past, you're not necessarily convinced that this is like who they are. This could be someone who is willing to do whatever it takes to win the person that they want over or to fix things. Okay. But a darker side to this is someone who won't take no for an answer. They're just very persistent. Even when you may be over it, you don't want to deal with them anymore. This person, I feel, could be peacocking right now is what I'm hearing. And if you don't know what that is, it's like showing off, right? They could be really showy right now or just very generous right now. And I feel like that's making some of you guys question their motives because on some level, it does feel a bit manipulative, or you are questioning if it's manipulative. Some of you are dealing with somebody who wants a new beginning, a passionate new beginning. They want to go back to a time in your connection before all the problems kind of started. And then the other energy is very disconnected. So you guys should be able to identify which situation is yours. This could be a past energy for some of you, and now they've grown up, they've stepped up to the plate, they're in this King of Wands. Some of you, you're still dealing with somebody who's in this unaccountable energy right now. Someone who feels very disconnected from themselves, or disconnected from this connection. And I feel like some of you, you could be having a hard time separating from this person because the other side to them is someone who is very fun and exciting, kind of keeps you on your toes, who's very passionate. And for some of you, this person may even be a successful entrepreneur, business owner. It's like they're in a position of authority. They could be a boss, a CEO. It's almost as if they have a successful career, but a failed emotional or personal life, their emotional or personal life really struggles, but their professional life seems to thrive for some of you, not all of you. And that could be a roadblock for you, why it could be hard to let this person go because they do have these other positive characteristics. But, there's something here you can't deny where they just kind of feel disconnected a bit, or they lack some self-awareness that causes problems in this relationship. I'm hearing sometimes these people will do things and they don't even know why they behave that way. They don't even know why they reacted the way they did react. Some of you, I'm also hearing you could be dealing with somebody who is extremely avoidant. I'm picking up on some of you being in situations where this person has kind of disconnected from you. Not the other way around. Some of you disconnected from this person, but there are situations here where this person has disconnected from you and they have chosen to isolate themselves rather than face what's going on here. They're not quite ready on a spiritual level to acknowledge certain things about themselves. It could be someone who is not ready to be in a relationship because they aren't really ready to do the inner work. A lot of our relationships are meant to help us, do some kind of inner work or inner healing. And this person, they may be the type to run away from a connection when it gets too deep or too intimate, because it triggers them. It starts to trigger them into doing spiritual work or emotional work that they just might not want to confront right now, or they may not want to ever confront. Some of you, like I said, you're dealing with someone who has a hard time being vulnerable. They may look at being vulnerable as being, a weakness, which will create a lot of blocks in this person's healing, which may make them someone who's not really a good partner to be within a relationship, because they have all these unresolved issues, that prevent them from fully giving or receiving love. I feel like some of you are recognizing that some of these people have just gone way too deep into the rabbit hole of their own, devices of their own making. They're so deep within the darker side. I feel like you might be coming to this realization that this is just who they are. Some of you're dealing with someone who's too preoccupied with themselves, or they're too self-involved. Some of these situations may look that way for you guys. You guys may be in a situation where this scenario may require some professional help. You're dealing with somebody who you can't really move beyond these blocks unless they get some kind of professional help. And I'm also picking up on scenarios where you may be dealing with somebody who is kind of holding on to the relationship, even though they don't know what they want, just because they are more so controlled by a fear of being single. All right, so I'm going to take a look at the signs. Oh, this just popped right out. I'm going to take a look at the signs for this group for either you or this person, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars. And I pulled Neptune, came out immediately. That's Pisces. Aries, Mercury, which is either Virgo or Gemini, Taurus, and Mars, which is Scorpio or Aries again. All right, so let's now take a look at their current feelings towards you guys. If this reading is resonating with you so far, though, can you please do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up? I'd really appreciate it. It helps out my channel a lot. But let's see how they're currently feeling towards you guys. We pulled the King of Swords reverse, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Princess of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay. So unless this person has made it known to you that they're trying to have a new beginning with you, I definitely do pick up on this other opposite energy of this person with the King of Swords being very cold right now, distant, or just kind of being very selfish right now. Their focus, like I said earlier, is on themselves. Some of you are dealing with people where they're really not concerned with behaving in a way that is honorable. I'm just going to say it that way. Not all of you, okay? But I feel like you guys will know who I'm talking about. If you're in that situation, this person I'm picking up on some manipulative energy, to be honest. With this King of Swords and this Queen of Pentacles, some of you guys are in situations where this person may be using the silent treatment to get control or domination in this situation. Or they could be playing mind games as a way to do that. Or they could be being generous with you as a way to try and manipulate you as well. I feel like some of these people are doing this with the intention to try and get you to ignore their past discretions or their past, behavior, their past inconsiderate behavior. But I also am picking up on energy here where you guys are dealing with somebody who, if you are the one that's on the fence, or you walked away, you don't feel like being vulnerable or opening back up to this person again, or quite yet. This person feels like their generosity or their efforts are kind of going unseen, is what I'm seeing. They kind of feel ignored by you for some of you. They feel like their efforts are getting ignored, but you know, the love that they have towards you is pretty prevalent here with this Princess of Cups and the Lovers. This person definitely wants to connect to you on an emotional level. They want to reconnect on an energetic level again as well. Some of you are also dealing with situations where something you said to them, something that they're trying to ignore, because I feel like it was very triggering for them. I feel like they're entering into this space of recognizing how what you said may not have been something they wanted to hear, but how it's something that they needed to hear, because they may have been ignoring something that was very crucial or critical to them having an emotional understanding of themselves and why they do the things that they do. I am seeing that for some of you. So some of you guys did get through to this person. Some of these people, you got through to them, but they're still ignoring it. You know, they know the truth of what you're saying. They know that what you're saying is true on a spiritual level. They feel that on a spiritual level, but there's this energy here of avoidance still. So again, take it how it resonates to you. I did pull some clarifiers with my deck. You can purchase this deck on my website if you like these messages. But I did pull I can't face you. I feel stupid. You help me see my truth. And I'm telling the truth. I feel like some of these people feel like you guys just don't believe them anymore. Because of how they were in the past with you, how they were deceptive or manipulative in the past. I see the truth now. It's interesting that all these cards about the truth came out with this reading when I was shuffling them. And I feel like I'm the only one trying. So I do feel like that is confirming those scenarios where this person feels like they're trying to put effort into healing this connection or reconnecting with you or trying to have a new beginning with you. But I don't know what this person did, but I do feel like whatever they did has placed you guys in this energy of just not trusting them anymore and not really feeling enthusiastic about trying to work on this relationship. Okay, guys, in group 2, I do hope that this reading resonated with you and it was helpful. If you would like a more in-depth reading, you can always book one with me through my website, EmpathOasis.com. If you didn't already give this video a thumbs up, please make sure you do so. I really appreciate it. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video if I don't see you in group 3's reading. Bye. Hey group 3, welcome to your reading for their current feelings towards you. So first, I want to take a look at some identifying characteristics of this relationship, just to confirm that you guys picked an accurate pile. So for this group, I pulled Page of Pentacles reversed, Six of Cups reversed, Ten of Swords, and the Devil. Okay. So I do feel like there are a lot of scenarios here where you guys are dealing with someone or inquiring about someone who fumbled you. Either fumbled you, or you may have felt like they didn't appreciate you, or they like messed up in a big way in this connection. And I feel like they did so due to insecurity, or possibly I'm hearing laziness. Like this could be someone who likes the idea of relationships and being in love, but they don't actually like to do the work. They just want it to be easy. I'm hearing they're in love with the idea of love, but they're not good at navigating the realities of a real life relationship. If that doesn't resonate, I'm also seeing some of you are dealing with someone who is an opportunist. They may have actually even betrayed you in the past for an opportunity that they felt was better for them. And even if that were true, I feel like the way that they went about this was just really traumatizing for you guys. It was really detrimental, very hurtful. Or I'm seeing you guys could be dealing with somebody who was just very superficial, very shallow. They could have overvalued physical appearance, materialism, Or I'm hearing they could have been a clout chaser. So like if you weren't popping, they were not around, you know. But if you did have a moment of really being on, that's when this person would be around. They were not the type to hang around when it really mattered. Whoever this is that you guys are dealing with, they're either really stuck in the past, or you have a hard time moving on from a past that was very painful that they put you through. Or you could be dealing with someone who is extremely immature or just like refuses to grow up. I'm hearing they're having like a hard time accepting like the normal and natural processes of maturing. Or this could be someone who has a tendency to fixate on their glory days. Or you could be dealing with somebody who is having like a midlife crisis. I just heard arrested development as well. So this could be someone they could actually be older than you. They could be significantly older than you. But they act way more immature than you. And for a lot of these people, it is connected back to some childhood trauma. Some of you may have felt like this person may have caused you to hit a rock bottom because of them being in their shadow energy. They may have stolen something from you. That could have been a way that they betrayed you. Stolen or copied something from you that had a devastating impact on your life in some way, shape, or form. You guys could also be in situations where you're dealing with somebody who you felt like you could have struggled with codependency in this connection, or they were codependent on you in some way. You guys may have been dealing with somebody who made you feel kind of trapped in this relationship because of their manipulation. You know, this could be a past relationship you had with somebody where you may have even experienced like domestic violence. And if not that, this person could have been really manipulative. They could have had a tendency to love bomb you, especially when they needed you for something, or they needed something that they felt was of value to them. Okay, they could have struggled with issues around addiction as well. So yeah, take it how it resonates with you. But if none of that resonates so far, then this is probably not your reading. I am going to pull the signs though for you or this person's sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Mars. So we have Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Mercury, which is giving us extra confirmation of Gemini and Virgo. Virgo again, heavy Virgo energy. Just heard mean girl. So maybe you guys are dealing with a mean girl. And these two popped out. Sagittarius and Venus, which is Taurus again, as well as Libra. All right, let's see how they're currently feeling towards you guys. I pulled 9 of Cups, the High Priestess, 8 of Wands, and 10 of Swords reverse. We'll pull some channel messages. I'll show you the channel messages after this. All right. So there's definitely energy here where these people are feeling like you guys are either like a wish fulfillment, or that you are a path towards or to something that they desire. I feel like if this is someone who you considered a friend in the past, and maybe you guys are going through a certain challenge right now, or this could be even a romantic partner, there is a desire here to see progress and movement in the situation. There's a lack of like awareness or knowing how you feel. I feel like they want to initiate some form of communication or take some form of action to release the mental turmoil they have over this connection, over not knowing how you're feeling, what's going on with you. They may just feel like you're really hard to read right now as well. I'm also picking up through these cards that some of you guys are dealing with someone who actually has pretty obsessive energy towards you. They're stalking you online, looking at your profiles a lot because we see this person kind of, on their phone. For some of you, this person is doing this through like an incognito account, or they have found a way, like especially if you block them, I'm hearing that they found a way through their computer to view your accounts that you may have blocked them from. They may be going on an incognito setting on their computer. If you guys separated from this person or you took space from this person, this may have heightened their need for control. So they've started like obsessing over what you're doing, the actions you're taking right now. Especially if you guys are in situations where this person feels like they fumbled you. It makes total sense why we're seeing this 9 of Cups. and this obsessive energy. When it comes to this connection, I feel like this person may also be watching some of you guys because they want to know your next moves, because like I had said earlier, this person's like an opportunist, or like they're trying to clock your movements is what I'm hearing. They want to be like steps ahead of you. It's almost like they're trying to energetically pick up on what your next moves are. Some of these people may feeling like you guys are in this energy of wish fulfillment. You guys are manifesting a lot of your goals, hopes, dreams. Like you guys could be experiencing a lot of popularity, a lot of like excitement in your life right now, and this person could be trying to clock your movements. They could be trying to figure out how to connect themselves to you in some way or benefit off of what's going on in your life. I did pull some clarifiers though. So I'm too triggered to think rationally right now was the first one. If you guys are in conflict with this person, this could be another reason why they are keeping tabs on you and trying to know your next movements, because they could be trying to win or one up you. I also pulled you are a great friend. So some of these people could be in this state of reflection over how good you've been to them. They could be wanting to reconcile, like I had said earlier. They may want you to be patient with them as they are trying to, make efforts towards their own healing. Some of these people, like I had said earlier, they're having a hard time reading you. They could be feeling like you just don't care. They could be having a hard time reading you because you are aware these people are copying you. Yes, I'm copying you. Can't get enough of you. So that's that obsessive stalker energy. Some of these people, why they're obsessed with you is because you intimidate them. And the final card I pulled for this group is it's hard for me to be vulnerable. All right, group 3. So just take what resonates with you. There were quite a few more scenarios coming through with this group, I feel, than the other two. If this did resonate with you, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, and it's very helpful to my channel. If you would like something more personalized, you can also book a more in-depth reading with me through my website, EmpathOasis.com. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or night whenever you are viewing this video. Bye.